mynews.studio.
Hundreds of millions have moved out of extreme poverty within a single generation. What's making this happen? And what's still keeping us from going further?
Today's date is 2025-12-4. To start, it helps to look at the bigger picture. Since the 1990s, extreme poverty has dropped faster than ever before. Hundreds of millions now live above the international poverty line. But what actually caused this shift?
Most of the rapid progress happened in East Asia and the Pacific. Think China, Vietnam, Indonesia. South Asia too, with India and Bangladesh making big gains. What set them apart? They focused on broad economic growth, yes, but also invested in rural infrastructure. And they didn't stop there. They put a lot into basic education and health.
So are we talking about things like cash transfers or school meals here?
Exactly. Social protection programs made a difference. Take cash transfers. They helped families get through tough times and kept children in school. School feeding programs encouraged kids to attend and actually learn. These ran alongside export-led growth, industrialization, and more jobs in services.
So, it's not just about giving people money, it's also about building up human capital. Education, especially for girls, really stands out here. Why does investing in girls' education have such a big impact?
The data is pretty clear. When girls go to school and stay in school, a lot changes. Labor productivity rises, more women enter the formal workforce, and growth becomes more inclusive. And it doesn't stop at the economy. Higher female education links to lower child and maternal mortality, better vaccination rates, and smaller, healthier families.
Why is that, though? Is it just because of what they learn, or is there something else going on?
It's both. Education gives women access to health information, but it also increases their decision-making power at home. They can delay marriage, space their children, and seek health care when needed. That ends up shifting whole communities' outcomes.
And there's also a governance side, right? As more women and educated people get involved, does it change how society works?
Yes, studies show that higher education and more women participating lead to stronger civic engagement and more accountable governance. People are better able to question leaders, understand policies, and organize together. That pushes governments to respond better to their citizens.
If we've seen all this progress, why do stubborn pockets of extreme poverty and educational exclusion remain?
Now, the hardest cases are in fragile or conflict-affected states and remote or marginalized communities. What's getting in the way? Lack of jobs, limited infrastructure, underfunded schools, gender norms, conflict, displacement. And many governments just don't have enough budget for social protection.
So what strategies are being tried to break through these barriers?
Several, actually. Scaling up cash transfers, investing in climate-resilient agriculture, targeting education funding to conflict-affected areas, and combining education with peace-building and gender initiatives. The idea is to adapt proven tools to the toughest settings.
Are there takeaways here for wealthier countries, or is this mostly relevant for developing regions?
The lessons go beyond borders. Investing in education, health, and social protection works everywhere. It's a reminder that complex problems need integrated solutions and that real progress is possible.
It's a useful counterpoint to the pessimism we sometimes hear. The gains are real, and we know what works. The real question now, can we finish the job?
And can we keep adapting as new challenges like climate change and displacement come up? That's what the next decade will show.
Let's sum up. Extreme poverty fell sharply, mainly in Asia, thanks to growth, education, and targeted support. Girls' education set off ripple effects, health, governance, more. The toughest challenges are now in fragile states and marginalized areas. But there are proven ways forward.
These results show what's possible when there's commitment and the right mix of policies. The story isn't over, but the progress so far is clear.
Thanks for joining us as we explored how gains in poverty reduction and education are reshaping lives and the global outlook.
Thank you for listening. This episode was powered by mynews.studio. Try it now for free.